What's up, everybody? It is Josh and Brett here sitting down to talk about the upcoming Xbox showcase, including a potentially leaked roster of games to be shown at the show on June 11th. Listen, if you're like us, you're excited to hear from Xbox and all of their first party teams, as well as to get an update on one of our most anticipated games of the year being Starfield.
Listen, we all know Xbox ain't got games, but it's time to find out what they've been working on. So if you're interested in Xbox, gaming news, reactions, deep dives, and more, you're in the right place. Be sure to hit that subscribe button now to stay up to date on all of our content related to the world of gaming. Josh, did you know that over 90% of our viewers are not subscribed?
Scrubs.
So consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. By subscribing, you'll be a part of a community of like-minded individuals. I don't know if that means anything to you, but to me, I want to be in a place where everyone is just like me. So without further ado, let's hop into the story.
All right, so listen, Microsoft's Xbox Game Showcase for 2023 is set for June 11th at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So do the math for whatever your time zone is. We know that. The showcase is going to feature new games and updates on major titles. The Xbox Game Showcase Extended, whatever the fuck that means, will follow on June 13th, which is apparently going to feature more in-depth interviews with developers and game updates from partners. The way that they're explaining this sounds more like the developer direct thing that they did, but not connected to the main showcase itself. And then obviously they're going to have their own Starfield Direct immediately following the Xbox Game Showcase.
What do you think we're going to see there at the Starfield Direct?
We're going to see Starfield.
I think so too.
I don't really know if I need to see any more Starfields at this point.
I do.
Here's the perfect thing to tell me about. Here's what I want from the Starfield Direct, and then we'll talk about the Xbox Showcase. I want Todd Howard to come out and say, "Listen, I heard you. Starfield will run at 60 FPS on console." And that's it.
You don't care anything else about the game?
I don't care about anything else. I don't need to see anything else. I don't want to know anything else. That's all I need to know. Now, obviously, that's not going to happen, but my perfect Starfield Direct is 2 seconds long as Todd Howard saying, "Hey, everybody, the game will run at 60 FPS. This is the release date. Goodbye."
You know, if they did that though, it'd be so smooth if like they were showing gameplay and it was very obvious it was 60 FPS. And he's like, "Oh, and by the way, this game is running in stunning 4K at 60 frames per second." Like that's how they would fucking do it too, dude.
Yeah, you're right. It just works. It just works.
Works.
So yeah. Anyway, so I'm excited to see more Starfield, obviously. But
Yeah.
let's talk about the showcase itself. Now, I do want to highlight one thing before we hop into talking about the potential games that are going to be there. In that, Microsoft promised that all first-party games shown will include in-engine / gameplay footage and will not only be CG. Obviously, that is a clapback at PlayStation's showcase.
Yeah,
Quotes,
Jeff Keighley actually said the same thing recently in a Summer Games Fest Q&A. He said there's games that he straight up will not show, and he's turned down because they have only had CG trailers.
Yeah.
So
you're saying the PlayStation showcase would not fly with Jeff Keighley?
it would not.
Yeah. And regardless of your opinion of it, again, I think there was some really cool stuff shown at that PlayStation showcase. Spider-Man looked good. Alan Wake, the Zero thing, the Samurai Zero thing, a couple other things. We got some whatever. There's some great stuff there, but I don't think you can deny at this point that the consensus is that it was ultimately a letdown. For it being a showcase. So I just think it's interesting, and Xbox even clapped back right after it, and they like, "Oh, all these are also coming to Xbox, by the way." So things are getting a little spicy. Now, that being said, to pivot to talking about the games, you better put your fucking money where your mouth is, Xbox, because if you fumble the bag on this, I want you to look at me, Phil. I want you to listen to me. I want you to look into my eyes. If you fumble the bag on this, I'm done with you forever. You're done. You understand me?
You're play some games.
You're flying high on Hi-Fi Rush right now, which is still might be my game of the year, including over Tears of the Kingdom, to be honest with you. Okay. If you fuck me, you're done. You hear me, Phil? Okay.
We're gonna face your ass. You just get that through your stinking traitorous heads.
Oh boy. I guess I should be talking to Matt Booty too. So anyway,
you kick him in his booty.
So here's a list, and we're gonna be talking about the quote unquote leaked list I don't really know the
I don't
validity
think that's
of that, but we can
yeah.
entertain it for a second. But here's the games that I think are probably most likely that they have talked about before, they have announced, but we have not seen. Okay. So feel free to stop me whenever, Brett. First is Everwild from Rare.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
It's
I know what
Everwild
Rare
from
is.
Rare. It was
Okay.
like the game that looked like you know,
Is it the one with the frog?
I don't know.
I think that's Fable.
I don't know.
It's the
But they
game that looked
showed
like the thing.
this was a couple years ago at this point that they showed Everwild. I don't, or it might have been last year at their 12-month showcase that they did. I forget exactly.
I'm looking it up.
Okay, you're looking it up. What do you have to tell me about
It
Everwild?
does not look like something I would enjoy at all.
Okay,
It
so
looks
there's that.
like it looks like Sea of Thieves graphics, which is not a problem.
Yeah,
But it looks like Sea of Thieves, but fantasy. So
right. Um, I'm gonna skip the next one because it's the one I'm most excited about, and I'll come back to it. Outer
okay.
Worlds 2 potentially, which
Cool.
I think is probably pretty big. I started the Outer Worlds and I never finished it. I want to get back to
Me
it, and
too.
I've heard some of the DLC is excellent. The new Perfect Dark game, which was supposedly internally canceled, we don't know, but we have not heard more about it since it was discussed.
Yeah.
What's your quick gut check on Perfect Dark?
I don't know. I mean, we heard like the whole dev team was let go, so I don't really think that game's coming out.
Okay.
That's a
Contraband.
video we did, by the way.
It is. Contraband, which is Avalanche Software's new IP. We haven't gotten much from that. Something that people are saying, swearing, was in the announcement trailer for the showcase. Fable. People were talking about it, going crazy. The developer apparently said that's not Fable. You know, don't get your hopes up or something like that. I would like to see it, but I have such little faith in the Fable IP. It's not even funny.
Yeah, at this point, what is there to be excited about?
Yeah. Project 007. You know, we'll see. And then
James Bond.
yeah, and then Indiana Jones, the Indiana Jones game,
Don't care.
which I we haven't seen anything really for me to care about. So, but what I do care about, and what we have seen in the past, and a studio, maybe the only studio that I completely inherently trust in Xbox's first party, is Avowed from Obsidian. I am very, very excited for this game.
So this was
Obsidian,
shown off in July of 2021.
yes. Obsidian is an excellent studio. Josh Sawyer is one of the best people working in video games. Okay. For those of you that don't know, but you should, Obsidian did obviously of great acclaim from me and elsewhere. New Vegas, yes. And Josh Sawyer just wrapped up and apparently transitioned back to Avowed from Pentiment. And I think he helped write this game too. So I would really, really like to see Avowed on here in this
So
showcase.
I'm looking up like everything we know so far about Avowed from Games Radar.
Yeah.
So it is a first-person RPG similar to Skyrim, which I'm sure a
Right.
lot of people would be very excited about.
Right.
It's set in the land of Eora, the same setting Obsidian used for the RPG Pillars of Eternity. So it's
Right.
like in that same world. Combat actions utilizing both first and third person animations with branching dialogue, day and night cycles. Puts the game in league with Obsidian's former RPGs such as The Outer Worlds and Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords.
Right.
So,
Basically a new Skyrim, but a little bit
yeah.
different. So listen, that's kind of what we know. I might be missing a couple things, but that was pulled from a couple different sources and also based off of my own memory. So now, in turn, there was a quote unquote leak. I don't put too much stock in this, but I want to entertain it for a moment. So, a list of games that are rumored to be featured in the Xbox Game Showcase has been apparently leaked online. While the authenticity of this list cannot be confirmed, it's almost probably fake, it has generated excitement amongst enthusiasts. The leaked list includes both long awaited titles and brand new entries. Microsoft has not yet commented on the leak, and they probably won't.
So rather than reporting this as fact,
Right.
which we don't think it's real,
Right. Well,
why
we're not
don't
reporting
we
it as
go?
fact, yeah.
I know, yeah. Why don't we go through it and just the things that we think would be cool that are on that
Sure.
list?
Sure. And I think there's
Also,
some on here that make a lot of sense, but
I don't have the.
it's in our
Yep.
doc.
I don't see it.
It's on the last page of
Oh,
our doc.
I see. It's an image.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very crappy image. And of course, this shit always leaks before showcases, and it's usually false. But let's run through it real quick. Avowed, we talked about. Forza, I think makes sense. Another Forza Motorsport. Age of Empires 4. I don't even know why this is on here. And feel free to stop me whenever. Age of Mythology Retold. Have no idea what that is. Black Myth Wukong. I think that's plausible, and I would like to see more. I don't know if this is the spot for it, but I would like to see more of that game.
Yeah.
And it says next to it Game Pass, apparently.
That would be pretty big.
Game Pass. I don't know. There's a little notes section that says exclusive, console exclusive, Game Pass announcement. Who the fuck knows? Whatever. Neon White. This is already on PC.
So it'd be getting a Game Pass launch, basically.
That's what it says. I guess I could see it. Cocoon. No idea what that is. From
I think.
Annapurna.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Do you know anything about that or no?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that game looks slick. Look it up. That's what I thought. It's from one of the guys behind the Limbo and Inside.
Oh, right. Okay, so that actually does make sense. But we'll see. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden from Don't Nod and Focus Home Entertainment.
Which isn't that the Limbo guys?
Banishers?
Like,
no, Don't Nod's not. No, we were talking about Cocoon.
No, I know. Isn't Don't Nod? What did Don't Nod do?
No, Don't Nod did the games. The the episodic games, the Life is Strange games.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think Geometric Interactive is the Limbo guys. Then this one on here, and let me tell you something. Again, not putting too much stock in it, and I feel like we've seen this before. And this would be so like I would honestly lose my mind if this was there. I'm not memeing. 1 versus 100.
Come on now.
Dude. If you were on the 360 at the perfect time, Xbox did this little experiment with a social game called 1 versus 100, where you and all your friends could take your avatars and go into lobbies and join games to compete for Microsoft points. And it was called 1 versus 100, which was based on
live
of the game show. It was live. It was hosted live, streamed, and multiplayer. And you could compete against your friends and everybody else. This game was so cool. It was so stupid. It was really janky, but it was so cool. If they bring this back, especially with the infrastructure we're dealing with now, dude, forget it. Forget it. I would lose my mind. No joke. I'm being dead serious. I have so much nostalgia for this. It's not even funny.
Me too.
And if they let us use our avatars, which, is not prominent right now on the series consoles, but it still exists on the back end, forget it. I'm done. I'm out.
You're buying all the
I'm
Avatar
selling my
points.
PS5, and that's it.
You're gonna buy a unicorn for your avatar to ride and all that.
Yeah, dude. Senua Saga Hellblade 2.
Yeah. What's going on here?
I forgot. I should have mentioned this earlier.
I was gonna say because
yeah.
Where is it?
It needs to be somewhere, and soon. This has to be talked
play
about.
that shit.
This has to be talked about. Absolutely has to be talked about. Next one is Star Wars Mandalorian Crusaders The Lost Empire. That's a lot of words. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Sounds like a video game.
As Dusk Falls, Season 2.
Star Wars Mandalorian Crusaders The Lost Empire is ZeniMax Online.
Oh, you're right. It does say ZeniMax and Bethesda.
So it's an MMO?
Maybe. I feel like The Lost Empire is already a series.
All right, let's just move on. This is all fake as shit.
Whatever. As Dusk Falls Season 2. People did like As Dusk Falls. Yeah, whatever. I didn't play it. Bloody Hell Hotel. No idea. Apparently coming to Game Pass. Ayuden Chronicles 100 Heroes. Didn't an Ayuden Chronicles game just come out? And why would it be on Xbox? Am I missing something?
Ayuden! I don't know.
All right. Exomecha from Twisted Red. No idea. Apparently a console launch exclusive.
Flintlock. We saw that.
Flintlock The Siege of Dawn from A44 Games and Kepler Interactive coming to Game Pass. Lies of P from NeoWits apparently coming to Game Pass.
That is confirmed.
Yes. I was going to say, didn't we hear about that already?
Yeah.
Will it be here again? I don't know. Is that game's supposed to be coming out in August, isn't it? I think it's soon.
Yeah,
It's
this year.
soonish. Soonish. Lakeburg Legacies from Ishtar Games. No idea. Apparently
Fake.
coming to Game Pass. Wuthering Waves from Kuro Games. Apparently is an announcement. No idea. Sea of Thieves, Tales of Monkey Island, which I'm assuming
This is too many games. There's
DLC.
no way this is all happening.
It's supposed to be 2 hours long.
Oh,
so
maybe it is.
Gears of War: The Ultimate Collection. Come here. Listen to me. This has been rumored for so long, and I'm here to tell you it's not happening. It's not happening. Okay? Not going to happen. No need for it to happen. It's all on Game Pass anyway. Backwards compatible, not going to happen. Actually,
The
it
first
might.
one,
I don't know.
First one's already done. They already
Right.
did it.
Yeah, maybe it is happening. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Gear 6. I don't know, bro. I don't know if the coalition's ready.
I don't think I'm ready. I don't really care.
I didn't love Gears 4, and I really did not care for Gears 5. However, it would be cool to see a good Gears game. I don't know. I don't really
Yeah.
love the coalition though. Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. Okay, listen. This game has been in development hell, and not because the game is going to be bad, but because the developers are literally living in hell, aka Ukraine.
They're in war.
Yeah. I would like to see this. They've been talking more about it, and it would be cool if they're ready to show something. Apparently, it's going to be a console launch exclusive on Xbox. Parallax, the Temporal Time Paradox. No fucking idea. Apparently, it's going to be exclusive. Aura History Untold from Oxide Games and Xbox Game Studios. Apparently, going to be exclusive, which would make sense if it's a XGS game. Replaced from Sad Cat Studios and Coat Sync. Apparently, it's a console launch exclusive. This next one, dude. There's no way. I don't know. Crash Team Rumble from Toys for Bob. And
Toys for
Activision.
fucking Bob, bro.
Crash Team Rumble?
That's actually a game.
Well, it is, but I'm saying this would be an announcement. This would be new.
Well, it comes out June 20th.
Oh. Okay.
This is that
So-
mini game.
Yeah, so why would it be here then? I don't whatever. This one you might be interested in. Hollow Knight Silk Song from Cherry, Team Cherry.
Yeah.
Apparently coming to Game Pass. What do you think?
They just need a release date already.
Yeah.
It got delayed recently.
It did. Two Falls Nishu from
Damn, that is an
Unreliable
awesome-
Narrators.
Unreliable Narrators is an awesome name for a studio.
Apparently coming to Game Pass. Project Awakening from Psy Games is apparently going to be an announcement, and Shadowverse CCG, apparently also from Psy Games, apparently going to be an announcement.
Collectible
No idea.
card game?
Now this next one, Brett, hold on to your butts if this is real. Jet Set Radio from Sega coming to Game Pass.
I know, dude.
There was rumors about that, and if I'm not mistaken, wasn't that also in the NVIDIA leak?
I think it
from
was
way
but
back in the day.
yeah, I think so. But more interestingly, straight up images from the game remastered have leaked.
Right. This next one I think is actually probably true. Persona 3 Remake. There's been rumors about that. We've talked about that. We have several videos on it on the channel, so check that out from Atlas and obviously Sega. But here it says coming to Game Pass, which we've also heard rumors about that. This one I would believe. The Wandering Tower from Stoic Studio and XGS. Going to be exclusive, obviously. Who knows? Contraband from Avalanche, which is first party. I don't know how I feel about this game yet, and we talked about this already. I hope it's there, but I don't know. Whatever. Twilight's Edge, Wing of Despair, no idea. Apparently from Compulsion. Fable we talked about, and then Killer Instinct 2, which I feel like has been rumored for about 87,000 years. I don't know.
Yeah, servers are still up for Killer Instinct 1. So
Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, who knows if this is real or not? Any comments, Brett?
I think it's all fake.
All
Every
of it?
single thing.
Every
No, I think
single
some of
thing?
this stuff there would probably be there.
Yeah, but I feel like some of it also is like stuff that's been rumored that you could just cherry pick and put in there, and then sprinkle in some other stuff that hasn't been, and then you got yourself a list.
1 vs 100 has to be in every single Xbox leak, and every time I'm going to say it's true.
I truly, truly hope it's true. Out of everything on this list, if there's 2 things that I could get, 3 things I could get. Avowed, Starfield saying that it's running at 60 FPS, and 1 vs 100.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
I'm I'm with you. Those are 3 big ones.
Okay. Anything
Liza
else?
P. I
Yeah.
want Liza P's release date because
And
my fantasy video game draft.
Anything else to say about the Xbox showcase?
Well, I'm not going to be able to watch it live.
No.
But I'm happy for anyone that is going to be able to watch it live.
Yes.